has to be authentic. Hey, chat.
This is the Hectic Podcast, and our first episode is literally just going to be getting to know us.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Oh. My name's Aiden.
Kiana.
Do we want to talk about, like, our major or age first?
I guess age. We're both 18.
Yeah.
Our birthdays are 10 days apart.
Literally. An icon.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Miss Mia.
This is Ruby. You'll see her in a few episodes because she's goofy.
Girl.
You might also see one of the cats, Drac. He's a gray cat.
Mm-hmm.
Or you'll see Frosty, who's a black and white fluffy cat.
She's adorable.
That's all the animals. So
Yeah, we're both 18. I'm, oh my gosh, how do I even explain my major? Because I'm gonna, like, change it.
Tell
Okay.
them.
Currently, I am a environmental science major with a concentration in policy and regulation and with a pre-law minor. But I'm going to transfer to OU and be an environmental sustainability major with a pre-law minor and some other concentration. Haven't researched, but
I'm a general business major. That's it. Can't tell, we're just a couple college kids. We're roommates.
yeah.
STEM major and business major got put together, and here we are. Became best friends, so.
She had to wait on me so I could do my homework. And I
Yeah,
said,
fun fact, we were gonna film this, like 2 hours ago, but somebody kept getting distracted from her homework, and I was just watching TikTok because I finished mine in like an hour.
Okay, man, chemistry.
Well,
it
no, I
literally
know.
Kills me.
I watch her try to do it, and I'm happy with the major I picked. Me and my business major are best friends. I'm actually like 4 weeks ahead in one of my classes now.
I wish. I literally wish.
And one class I finished in like the first week of school. Remember that? When I was confused.
See, I feel like I'm 2 weeks behind in some of my classes.
Well, okay, in my defense, I did all the assignments that were there because there was only like 6, and I was like, oh, I can get this out of no problem. But I thought they were gonna post more, and then it was like, you completed the class, and I was like, oh. That's fine.
Okay. So, we already talked about like our animal names. What's your favorite show?
I feel like 911 or 911 Lone Star,
Okay.
which, like, it's literally the same thing, but like one's in Texas, one's in LA, and it's
Yeah.
honestly like, I don't know, it's just like, it's the same thing every episode, but like at the same time there's so many twists that it's kind of like interesting. What about you?
I literally have so many favorites.
Right
That's
now
a
we're
problem.
watching The L Word.
For the first time. And
Yeah.
why, literally anytime like you look down and you look back up,
There's
it's
like
just, yeah.
boobs or
Yeah.
sex or new relationship, new
yeah.
person. We're on season
Icon.
2?
Yeah.
Season 2.
Which I mean, yeah, that's iconic, but like, whoa.
Yeah, it's all over
I'm
the
never
place.
prepared. Anyways, favorite show. I love Grey's Anatomy, but it's mostly the early seasons that I like. I also love Criminal Minds, which you need to freaking watch the whole thing.
I know, I'm still on season 1 of that.
Yeah, that's
I really need to
horrendous.
just sit down. Ugh, that's what I could have done while you were gone.
Yeah. Fun fact, I didn't let her watch any of the episodes of The L Word while I was gone.
I literally had nothing to watch because Agatha all along we watched together. The L Word we watched together.
Mm-hmm.
911 and both 911 and 911 Lone Star had to watch the episodes. Couldn't watch Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage because we watched it together.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other show we watched, we're waiting for a new season of. So like, I talk a lot with my hands.
Oh, me too. I'm so excited for the new episodes of Agatha All Along. I want to know, like, are Agatha and Rio gonna do something? I still can't get the comment out of my head of like, you want a straight question or like straight answer, ask a straight lady or something. That was hilarious.
That's so real though.
Exactly. Okay, wait. I digress.
Little side note, I'm taken. Random. Just before we get any little.
Yeah, no.
No. We think of each other as sisters from
Very
like
true.
different families.
I'm single. Recently. LOL. That's a long story for a different episode. If people would actually want to hear that, that would be crazy.
I genuinely think that would be like one of our like biggest.
That would be
episodes.
so funny.
How'd you get all the followers? Aiden went on a rant about her ex and I just kind of sat there adding little comments because I was there for the whole breakup.
Yes,
so
literally all the snaps. I said, "Do you see this?"
Just laying on the couch, being like,
Yeah.
it's like 9 a.m, and I'm
yes,
like,
and me literally like sobbing because I was like, "No shot."
Bro, I was just like.
Yeah, so it was like, no way. And then yeah, so that was amazing. Oh, your favorite movie? Gulp.
Sorry. I put it water in my mouth and then just didn't swallow. I was just like, get your mind out the gutter. Guys, this is what I live with. Favorite movie? That's really hard because like, are we talking like? Well, okay.
Okay, yeah, the genre.
Yeah, like what genre?
I have multiple different genres.
Are we talking animated? Are we talking Disney? Like what's?
Honestly, go animated and then non-animated.
Okay, I'm gonna say for animated, probably Moana, low key.
Okay.
I was compared to Moana so much when I was younger because like my hair. Still sometimes I get it, but not as much now that I'm older.
Mm-hmm.
But like remember going to a wedding once, and the little girl that I've known since she was like a baby thought her like aunt or uncle hired me to be Moana to entertain the kids. But in reality, I was there for the wedding because we were family friends, and I was just like, girl, I've been seeing you since you were a baby. I remember when your mom was pregnant with you, but no. But and then I danced with her and taught her how to dance because I was in dance at the time. But
okay. Why are you staring?
Non-animated? Ruby, what the heck? That's a hard one, honestly. What's your favorite animated? We'll go to you real quick.
Cars.
Oh, we did talk about that before.
I love Cars. Oh my gosh.
Cars is a really good movie.
Aren't they coming out with a fourth one at some point?
Apparently.
I'm literally gonna be the first one to watch that thing.
Real. Me with Moana 2 coming out later this month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's people in the hall.
It's so terrifying, especially when it's late at night and you're just like, please.
Or like when they fall into the wall and you're just like. Okay, how'd you feel about Planes? Because remember when they made the movie Planes? Yeah.
I didn't really like it.
I didn't either. I went to go watch it. I think I was like, I know my mom was there because it was young. But I remember watching it in the movie theater, which makes me sound old now that I say that out loud. But I think my grandpa was there and we went because he loves like planes and stuff. And I remember just not being that interested.
Well, it doesn't hit as much as Cars did.
No, it was kind of like, it was weird.
Well, also, like, you have to think about the soundtrack, too. The Cars soundtrack, iconic. You can't do that again.
No.
Especially not with planes.
What's your favorite, like, Cars movie? There's, like, 1, 2, and 3. So mine's is personally the original, honestly.
I really do like the original, but I also like the newest one.
3?
Yeah, the, like, Super Spies.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
We need to have a Cars marathon. Just watch all 3.
I didn't really like the second one. It made me sad.
Yeah, it was kind of...
Because if you're gonna kill off Doc, of course I'm gonna be freaking sad.
Yeah. Okay, non-animated movie. Bro, I don't even...
Do you want me to answer while you think? Okay, I have 2. Mamma Mia.
I knew that one.
Literally iconic. But also, surprisingly, La La Land. Which I watched for the first time with Pineapple. That was... Yeah.
We will be, in fact, using code names for people that isn't us or our animals for many reasons. So, yeah.
But I did watch it for the first time with that person.
I think you remember you telling me. Because didn't you try? We tried watching it and we then got distracted and I think we ended up playing FIFA.
I think it's because I got sad.
Yeah, it got turned off within like 30 minutes and I was just like, okay.
Yeah, well actually, I think it was within like 2 minutes.
It was not on long, I know that.
No. I got sad and I couldn't watch it anymore because I was like, oh, let's not think about memories. It was also like so recent after the breakup and I was stupid. Don't try and rush your healing. That's a mistake. Anyways.
Non-animated movie, I feel like, I don't know, I don't watch movies a lot because I have the issue of like sitting still and staying concentrated on things. So, like, TV shows I like because they're, like, 30 to 40 minutes long. And then it starts a new, like, storylines sometimes because not all episodes are connected. So I think
Yeah.
that's why I tend to watch more TV shows. So genuinely, I can't even remember like the last movie I actually like watched fully being able to focus. But I know I go to the movie theater a lot, which is crazy. We're literally going on Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's
the
Monday. But I'll just say I really enjoyed the Deadpool movie. The
Okay.
Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Me and my girlfriend went to go see it. Bro, my brain blinked. I was like, code name. Didn't get one. Girlfriend it is.
Ladybug?
Ladybug, she loves ladybugs. Anyways. We went to go see it for her birthday. Because she really wanted to go see it. And I kind of just went along. And I didn't think I was going to like it that much. But it was actually really good. I did enjoy it. I did have to leave the movie theater to go to the bathroom at one point, and then I came back and I was so confused because there's this like fighting scene, and I was like, I was gone 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a really good movie. I'll watch it again once it comes out on like streaming services.
Yeah.
Which hopefully would be soon. I don't know.
We need to make a TikTok after we watch our movie. Because I've seen all the TikToks where they're like, I just came out of the movie and like they're sobbing. And I was
yeah.
like, oh.
Our TikTok, our joint one, and our Instagrams will be in the bio.
Yeah.
Once I get this.
Oh my gosh, I'm a little concerned though, because if it's emotional about a relationship, bro,
I'm gonna turn it over and you're gonna be sobbing on it.
Probably. Honestly.
Well, I cried. What was the movie? Me and Emily went to go see it. You and Pineapple saw it because you saw it first.
Inside Out?
No.
What was it? Oh, It Ends With Us.
It Ends With Us.
Oh my God.
I cried.
I did too. Trigger warning. Like, Pineapple.
Genuinely, they should have started that movie with guys, by the way.
Yeah, Pineapple literally had to like hold my hand through it, especially through the rape scene. Oh
my God, yeah.
I was out.
Bro, no, that movie was concerning. I was like, oh. I didn't think I was gonna cry. Like, when we went in, Emily said she was gonna cry, and I was like, I probably won't, because I usually don't cry during movies unless like an animal dies. And then I cried. Guys, my own dog likes it.
Hey, Meow.
Okay. Here.
I'm not into Frenching like that, girl. I'm sorry.
What is one of your like favorite songs? I meant to write that down.
Favorite songs?
Yeah.
Crap. Oh. I don't.
Oh no, we listen to a lot of Noah Kahan in the car.
We do.
We tend to, when we drive, we don't have a lot of conversation as much as we do turn up the music and just start singing and then laughing every few minutes.
I love singing. It's so fun. Wait, let me look at my Spotify.
Okay, I'll go. Honestly, I really like the song Little Things by One Direction.
Okay.
It's a really good song. And then I will say I also like the Teenage Dirtbag song.
She sings it so much.
And then she'll start singing it back. So in reality, it's a joint thing. Because I'll start and she'll join. So like in reality.
Fair. Honestly, I have so many favorites.
But that song has been stuck in my head. But genuinely, like, songs get stuck in my head so quickly that I'm just like, ah. And I'll start singing. I'm trying not to sing. Don't really want to have to mute things.
For a while, it was Constellations. And then things happened with Pineapple. And then I could not listen to that song anymore. Then it was You're Gonna Go Far.
Love You're Gonna Go Far.
It just makes me cry.
I cried listening to it the first time I went home for the weekend, and then I was coming back after having lunch with them. I cried because we met up in Marble Falls because it was when my parents went out of town. So we met in Marble Falls, and it was me and my girlfriend and then them, and we met up. And then we had to drive off, but I had to turn right when they turned left. And I just like broke into tears because my girlfriend drove with me to Marble Falls but then switched vehicles, and I just started sobbing, and I was like, what the fuck?
I think I have 3.
Okay.
We have Champagne Problems.
Okay.
Pink Pony Club.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, anytime that comes on in the car, she
That and Hot to Go.
Yes. And then I think I have either The Greatest or Lunch. There was a while for like Lunch was like my favorite, but then
there was one time we went to this like karaoke thing, and like the entire time afterwards she was singing it down the hall as we were going to Mexican lottery, and I was like, what are you doing?
I wanted to perform that, but then I think I would have gotten kicked out or something. Because I don't think someone wants to hear about, like, you eating someone for lunch, like, in a school setting.
I mean, I don't know. College gets weird. Okay, I guess this could go into a new topic.
Okay.
Top 3 favorite, like, artists or, like, bands.
Ooh, okay. I think Noah Kahan probably is one of my favorites.
Almost dead.
And then Taylor Swift.
Oh, I
That's-
could have guessed that one.
That's because of Pineapple, though. Like, honestly,
That is true, I guess.
she did do some great things for me. Oh. But yeah, Noah Kahan, Taylor Swift. Oh, my third one? You think of 2 while I think of my third.
Okay, Noah Kahan for me as well. Love him. Low-key, lately, I've been getting back into One Direction.
It's because your For You page was
No, my For You page, after the sad passing of Liam Payne, my For You page became One Direction. It was sad.
It's just funny.
And, I don't know, after it being on my For You page for a while, it started playing on my Spotify, like when I would just play it at random. And then I started hearing it at work too, and I swear God, it's just following me at this point. And they have really good music, so I don't know for a third artist. Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter. She's been sneaking up on me lately, honestly. I'll find myself, I used to like just skip a whole bunch of songs and she would be like in that list. That's also because like you've been in my car and I'm just like, nope.
I remember dying of laughter one day because you were like, I don't want to, and it was just like, and then you just threw your phone at me and was like, you pick something, and I was like, I'm scared, you skipped everything.
I did skip everything, but no, like lately, if it's a Sabrina Carpenter song, I haven't been skipping it. Well, her whole album, like this new one, is so freaky, and I love that. Freaky songs are funny. Oh, but Arctic Monkeys too. I've been really into them lately.
I've noticed after our car rides, more have ended up in my playlist, and I was like, okay.
Well, it's because, okay, at the beginning of the relationship with Pineapple, like, that was when I was really into Arctic Monkeys, The Neighborhood, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, love The Neighborhood.
And I just, like, fell out of it. And then I started conforming
Well,
to Taylor
sometimes
Swift.
with, like, music, you kind of, like, you can still enjoy an artist or a band, but sometimes you won't listen to as much, and then all of a sudden you're listening to, like, only their music, and then, like, you'll fade away again, but you'll still listen to their songs. Like, it's, like, one of those things where, like, you'll never have just one artist you listen to.
Oh, yeah, I think I'd go crazy.
Genuinely. But, like, there's always gonna be that time where you're only listening to music from them.
Yeah.
But for my third, I'd have to say, honestly, Hold on, I need to, like, go to your Spotify. I need to make sure I'm saying his name right. I know I listen to a lot of, like, Billie Eilish every now and then.
Oh my gosh. Like the new album? Or, well, new album, quotes.
Yeah.
The most recent. I want to play FIFA at some point. But do we think I can? Because of Academic Weapon.
Lewis Capaldi.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Fun fact, my solo song. So my solo for my senior year, I was in dance for 6 years. And I was on my varsity dance team in high school for 4 years and a social for 2 of it. And I did a solo my junior and senior year. Well, my senior year... If you hear anything in the bag, it's the cat using Thunderbox. But my senior year, I did a dance to Fire on Fire, which there's an ironic story to that, but that is for another podcast episode. So, just know there's 2 podcast episodes coming up. One's going to be about her breakup, and one's going to be about the ironicness of Fire on Fire being my solo song. But, if it wasn't going to be Fire on Fire, it was going to be Bruises by Lewis Capaldi, but I feel like that was too much of, like, a breakup song to be dancing to while I was in a very much happy relationship with my girlfriend. Still am. 1.5 years going strong. And, yeah, so I did Fire on Fire, which it still turned out very well, but I scored higher with my junior year solo, so there's that.
I just thought of an idea. So, a lot of the podcasters that I listen to, they take, like, a clip, like, the most out-of-pocket clip from this, like,
and
video.
post it on the TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was gonna be my plan.
Do we even have an out-of-pocket moment?
bro, we are 20 minutes in and we still have like half of this list, if I'm being honest.
What are our other?
Because we keep like adding things.
Oh yeah.
But I was gonna say something until you mentioned that. Now
We talked about bruises. Being too much of a breakup song, your like happy relationship.
Oh, Aiden did marching band and indoor.
Oh yeah.
I realized I was talking about me
I'm a
in high
drummer.
school. I still dance.
I'm moving to drum. Well, that's not the only reason. I'm not stupid, I promise. But no, I'm gonna transfer and I'm gonna be in their marching band more than likely. Hopefully. Let me go back to my roots.
Okay, what's your favorite food and your favorite drink?
Street tacos. Wait.
I don't think I've ever had as many tacos as I have lately until me and Aiden started living. A week and a half in, we went and found a food truck. Which is what started our videos. Fun fact, what started us making videos together was we went to this taco place and it was like 9 p.m. and it was sketchy. And we recorded ourselves trying the tacos. And then we kept trying different places and recording it. And then we like just started making TikToks, which is what led to our joint TikTok. And then we were like, what if we made a podcast? Because we're genuinely funny people.
So narcissistic.
Well,
not to toot my own horn or anything.
Anyways, what's your favorite drink?
Oh, my favorite drink?
Guys, she is a drink girly.
I am. I'll be like triple fisting things and figuring out how to
I'll have to carry in the food because she'll be holding all her drinks.
Honestly, I think right now it's like a coconut berry Red Bull.
Okay.
Like,
that's the white can, right?
Mm-hmm. I love energy drinks. They're not good for me. They make my heart beat weird.
I saw a TikTok today, and I almost sent it to you, but it was like, the council is talking. The council has decided that you need to stop drinking energy drinks, and I was almost gonna send it to you, and then I was like, no, because honestly, it's not like you're not addicted. You don't drink them every day like some people. Like, you bought, 6, and there's still, 3 or something in the fridge. So.
Yeah. Well, but I do get, from 7 Brew, I'll get that big old container or drink thing of, the energy one.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got one from Black Rock, which is in Burleson. I'll have to take you there when you can visit. It's so good.
You're talking about that earlier. Yeah, we don't live in the same town outside of school.
But it's close.
So, yeah, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We both live 6 to 7 hours from our hometowns, so that's fun. My favorite food, ironically, is pizza or pasta. But I also love Mexican food.
To explain why it's ironic.
Oh, so in my hometown, I work at a pizza place. And a lot of people were like, you're gonna get tired of pizza. I genuinely didn't. I think I grew to love pizza more when I started working there than before I did. And then pasta, I just I don't know, it's really good. It's a really good, quick and easy food to make. I don't know. Your phone's on 20%.
It's okay.
And then Mexican food, I feel like, look at me. Let's be real for a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, I remember. My favorite drink's Dr. Pepper. Right now I'm drinking water, but I love Dr. Pepper. I know, right?
Yeah.
But, funny thing about the Mexican food. So, I was hanging out with my friend group one day, my freshman year of high school, and we were going to Taco Bell. And tell me why one of the girls goes, I want a quesadilla. I almost, wanted to kill her right then and there. I really no longer friends with her, so that's great.
What did our person say? Our honors teacher say today that was
Oh my god! She was talking about Dia de los Muertos, and she said ofrenda wrong, and then she said piñatas weird, and she kept saying words in Spanish, but they didn't sound right, and I started dying. And then this one goes, go to the corner, and I was she's like, you're grounded, and I was like,
because she was right there.
I was laughing, and she was right there.
No,
and
I was laughing too.
Yeah, you were laughing too. You kept laughing more though every time you looked at me dying, because I just I bent over because I was like, I can't do this. And then I just went to the bathroom. I was like, I'm done.
Your favorite drink?
Dr.
Oh
Pepper.
yeah, you're right. I'm mentally here, I
Sorry.
promise. Okay, wait.
What's your favorite snack?
Ooh. Honestly?
Or dessert, I guess.
Okay, dessert is different. I love our brownies that we end up making. We make them too often and we go through them like that.
Guys, there was one time she was at Pineapple's house, which is not in town.
Mm-mm.
And so I was left alone for the weekend, and I texted her and asked if I could use her stuff to make cookies. And I ate all 15 cookies within the span of like the 2 days she was gone.
The self-control was not in the room with us.
By myself. And then she came back and she was like, "Didn't you make cookies?" And I was like, they were really good, guys. But no, the brownies are also really good. We go through those in like 2 days as well.
But like snack? Either goldfish or rice cakes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for dessert, I love a good skillet cookie with ice cream. I might be
like a Pizookie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I might be lactose intolerant and it might
do.
make me hate myself later, but right then and there, I can't stop myself. Chili's, when we went to Chili's, I would have gotten one if I wasn't so full.
Mm.
And then snack, I don't know. I'm a big snacker, but at the same time, like, I snack on those random things. Like, you've watched me go from, like, candy to popcorn in 5 seconds. But I feel like I like chips. I don't know. I also like trail mix sometimes. Every now and then I'll eat, like, goldfish or, like, Rice Krispie treats. We have a lot of goldfish right now.
My brain's thinking, I want, like, mozzarella sticks. For the triple dipper.
Oh, yeah.
Because he talked about chili, so I was like, for the triple dipper, can you get like 2 things of mozzarella sticks? And
I think you
something else?
can. Yeah, I think you can because it's just pick 3. It doesn't specify that it has to be like one thing.
My lactose intolerant self hates to see me coming, honestly.
We need to try Lactaid.
So much work. I'm lazy.
There you
Okay. Do we want to do...
go. I guess we do what we did today.
Yeah? You want to go first? Go to the gym.
We didn't go to the gym. We were gonna go to the gym this morning, and then I woke up before you, and I kid you not, I laid in my room, and I was like, I wonder if she's gonna wake up. For a second, I didn't think you were gonna wake up, because it was like the time you said you were gonna get up, and I had yet to have you text me, and I was like, okay. Because, okay, so our dorm is different, because we live on campus, but it's an apartment-style dorm, so we have our own bedrooms. We share a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom, and a balcony that we have yet to sit on, but it's been too hot. And so I'm laying in my room, and you haven't texted me yet, so I was about to go back to sleep when I saw your text, and I opened it, and you were like, and then we kept going back and forth, and then we were just like, we'll go tomorrow. So we're gonna go tomorrow.
We are going to go tomorrow.
We're locking in, we're going tomorrow.
And then we can go, like, do something, I don't know.
We have to take the cat to the vet.
You right.
And then we can get breakfast while we're out. We don't have class till 11.
What are we gonna get for breakfast? You just have to listen to our plans. We get some kind of like... There's a little bakery by the high school that I work at.
We go there.
But like...
I don't eat pork, so it's really hard for breakfast because like I can't go to like McDonald's.
I don't know what kind of breakfast little thing it is though. It's legitimate like the smallest little thing, and I see it every day, and like I contemplate like, should I bring us back breakfast? But then I never do.
We can try it. I'm down. Yeah, so I don't eat pork. Completely sidetracked. It's not a religion thing. It's just like, it hurts my stomach just as much as dairy does, so I choose to avoid it. I don't choose to avoid dairy though. And so like when it comes to breakfast foods, I kind of struggle because I can't eat bacon, can't eat sausage, so.
Some weird noises.
I heard that, but I didn't know if it was her or you, so I was just kind of like, let's see, what did I do? I woke up, fell back asleep because we decided we weren't going to go to the gym. Woke up for class. I ate breakfast this morning, which was honestly, I had a bowl of cereal. I ran out of cereal, by the way.
Yeah, I saw it when I woke up. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Went to class. I actually really understand math, which I was a little worried about, because I, like, was sick on Wednesday, and they did a good chunk of stuff on Wednesday, and I was just like, oh, but I understood it. Which is good. Our test is next week. And went to history, went to economics, English. We had honors, which is when we started dying laughing at our teacher, but that's fine. And then we went and got food.
Mm.
We had Chick-fil-A. We tend to be at Chick-fil-A a lot. Chick-fil-A hates to see us coming. Chick-fil-A and Cane's.
We haven't gone in so long.
I went to Cane's this past weekend.
Of course you freaking did.
Okay, where I work, where
Yeah,
Cane's
I
is, it's like a
know.
straight shot. I was
I
just like,
know.
But, and then we came back, we did homework, and now we're filming this. Today was not very eventful when it came to, like, our days. Like, sometimes we have very eventful days, and then other times can you stop? We don't have eventful days, and I guess today, being a Monday, was one of those days where, like, we really did not do much.
Wednesday will be eventful.
Yeah, we're going to a movie in the farmer's market. We don't have honors. Well, it's gonna be a great day, low key.
What did I do today? Well, yeah, I woke up for the gym thing, but then I was kind of just like, I could not keep my eyes open. Legitimately, they could not stay open. And I was like,
It took me so long to type because like my eyes kept like
Yes.
fluttering, and I didn't have my glasses on, so I was just like, what is happening?
No. So yeah, then I fell back asleep, and I woke up. Obviously, you were gone. But I woke up early so I could come in here and work on my essay, and I got it done. I just didn't submit it because I still had some formalities, but
You submitted it later today, though.
yeah, I did.
Sorry, cat's in the litter box again.
Same cat.
Digging to China like usual.
Yes, I just need more litter in there. But then I went to my chemistry class. Bro! She was going not 10 miles an hour. That sounds slow. Like 100 miles an hour through this PowerPoint. And we're talking about these most random things I don't even know. And then she says, oh, by the way, you'll have a test next week. Oh, made me want to just like jump off a 2-story building. Cause no.
That's so weird.
But yeah, so then I just like put my pen down. So many people just left. Like they just put all their stuff and left. And then she started like looking around and she was like, guys, and I was like, girl, of course they're leaving. They don't care. But no, I was trying really hard. So then I finally got to leave that class. Then I went to my algebra class. So it's just like a double. But yeah.
I helped her with her math homework
Yeah.
and her quizzes, and if it's math related, the chances are I probably helped her because she'll like pass it to me, and I'm like,
yeah. But I went to math and I kind of understood it. But then like she gave us our test back and I was like, oh yeah, I definitely didn't do good on that. I got a bad grade. But I wasn't the worst. This other guy in my class, he was one of the worst. And that made me feel better about myself.
humble we are.
But then what did I do? Oh, then I went to the library and I hate when people are talking. It scares me. But then I went to the library, worked on my chem, which chemistry just needs to, who like invented chemistry? Why do they hate people? Are you gonna Google it? But no, why does that person just hate people? They hate like college students' mental health. And this is only Gen Chem 1. I think I might have to take Gen Chem 2. Gem Chem?
Also, guys, if you see me go on her phone a lot, it's because my phone is used for recording at the moment.
Then what did I do? Oh, then I went to honors. And I was talking to you about, who is it?
Sorry, the name is very...
It's French. Whatever.
Some French man who apparently hated the
This
world.
stupid wig man. He is a hater.
Oh my
He's
God.
my biggest hater.
In history today, my teacher talked about how Texas should become its own country for the whole 50 minutes.
Is he a Republican?
Probably. I don't know, though. He's a little
Oh,
fruity, but he's not. Apparently, his wife. I don't
I'm
know.
telling you, they're probably each other's beards. Although, you don't even, like, need a beard in this day society. Although, I guess you might.
Well, I guess he is older. Like,
so
he's
maybe.
more around, like, my parents' age, maybe older. And back when, like, they were younger, it wasn't really...
Yeah. It's still, like, a...
Yeah, so, like,
do it.
it could have just been a thing, like, and especially who knows how long they were married. It could have been when, like, so.
That's fair.
Um.
But yeah, then I went to honors, and yeah, and the rest of it's literally just the same thing.
We're with each other a lot. We do, like, everything together, so when we're not with each other, it's really weird, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, we'll end up, like, she'll end up in the library for 6 hours.
Yeah.
And I'll just, like, lay on the couch, and I read while you were gone. Yeah, I know.
What'd you read?
I was, something on my phone.
I
but
have so many books.
Tell me why 68 chapters.
You're fucking psychotic. Oh my gosh.
Because I don't know if you, like, on Saturday night, you know, like, how my responses became, like, went from immediate to, like, every 30 minutes to an hour. It was because I was reading.
Okay, Miss Girl.
My phone was on Do Not Disturb, and I had, like, music playing really low, so it wasn't just silent, and I was just, like...
You'll probably catch me with my snaps in the library this weekend.
I figured. Yeah, I'm going home this weekend.
Side-eye.
And
next weekend?
And next weekend.
She's gone all of November, basically.
I'm literally... Okay, I'm gone the first 2 weekends, and then we're together the 3rd weekend, and then it's Thanksgiving break.
All of November.
And then...
Oh, don't like my...
we come back for, like, a week, and then we both go home for, like, a month and a half to 2 months for Christmas break. And I'm just like...
Yeah.
It's not... Oh, what is that face?
I need a code name.
Dork.
Dork just sent me a snap. Why does that person look like that? You just saw a snap back. You're welcome. Gosh, you took my freaking phone holder. Oh, no more licking. Oh. Hello?
Hey, girl. Oh, I ran out of my Belvita breakfast bars. I found that out this morning when I was packing, like, my snack. I pack a snack in my backpack like a child. But our classes are so back to back that we don't usually have, like, enough time to go get food for lunch. So normally we just have a snack and then have lunch after class. And normally I pack the Belvita bars, but there wasn't any, so I just packed the M&Ms you got me. Like, one of each, and then that was my snack.
Hello, Miss Mia?
Guys, my dog is so weird. Ruby's 10.
Are you playing like a puppy?
She turns 11 next... Well, I guess it's still technically October. She turns 11 in December. Boop.
I got distracted, sorry.
No, you're good.
They're gonna hear me like growling. I'm not a furry.
It's a good thing that you can see our faces.
I'm not a furry.
We were trying to decide if we wanted to do where you could see us or if it was just like a blank screen. And we decided to do it where you can see us, which is probably good.
She's adding to the hectic podcast.
This is why it's called the Hectic Podcast. There's not a theme. One day we're going to be talking about relationships, and the next we'll probably be talking about, like, children. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait.
No.
Pause.
I mean, like, childhood stories. Calm down.
Childhood us, not children.
I phrased it really
We're
bad.
adults.
That's so weird. Also, we plan nothing, so our location might change.
Oh, yeah.
Like, over winter break and stuff, we're gonna be filming, like, over Zoom.
Dork.
Or, like, we'll film when I go see her. Because, not gonna lie, you probably don't want to come visit me. You'd have to sleep in a loft.
I'll make the drive and then drive back. What the heck?
And there's not much to do. I can get you free CCs.
Perf.
But, and then, like, next year, a year from now, all of them are going to be over Zoom, unless we have time to go see each other, because it'll be a 10-hour drive.
You need to come see me for Halloween.
I will try my darn hardest.
Yeah, because you'll actually get to go to some, like, parties.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna, like, change into one of your, like, favorite childhood stories.
I don't know. You go well, I think.
Oh, okay. Man, I was really hoping you were gonna go first.
I don't. What's the realm?
Just,
What
like,
ages?
anything. Like, it could... Okay, how about this? A story... It doesn't have to be a childhood story. It could be literally a story from in high school. It just has to be, like, a story about you. Hey, so we don't have to lick our feet. It's actually quite annoying.
Oh. The ox are around.
I have a funny story about Ruby. Okay,
Mhm.
this isn't going to be my story, but this is just funny. So when we got Ruby, we actually adopted her in Corpus, right? Well, first off, when we adopted her, we were visiting my grandma, and I was like 7 I was like 7, and my mom was just like, she wakes me up and is like, get up, we're going to the animal shelter to get you a dog. And I was very confused, and she was like, it's time you have a dog of your own. And I was just like, okay. So we get up and we go, and like, I fell in love with this other dog first. Sorry, Ruby. And then she was like, before you make your final decision, let's go to PetSmart. They're having an adoption thing going on there with more dogs. So we went, and that's when I found Ruby, fell in love. Here we are 10 years later, almost 11. Well, I guess about 11 now. Anyways, my dad had no idea. My mom called him on our way home from Corpus and was like, by the way, I have a surprise for you. And he's like, it better not be a dog. And she was like, wrong answer, and hung up on him. And like, we came home, and I was like, dog, Ruby. She's named after my birthstone. Was born in July. And the first day we had her, my sister picked her up and like folded her in half, and my grandma like went to go pick her up, and it scared Ruby, and she peed on the floor. Yeah. Also, I do have an older sister. Random, gonna go into siblings real quick. We're 15 years apart. That's about it.
Valid. Me and my brother are 10 years apart.
Who needs siblings close to age? It's overrated.
For real?
I don't know. Me and my sister don't fight, and I genuinely think it's because of the age gap. Like, we genuinely, like... That, and, like, we've never lived in the same house, really. Because, like, I was 4 when she moved out. I don't remember. Nor would... Like, she might have fought with a 3-year-old. I was a pretty stubborn child, but, like...
Just throw you across the room.
I have a video, and she put me in her jacket, and she tied the sleeves behind my back, and it's just a video of me trying to escape.
Bro.
I'll have to post that one day. It's such a funny video. But, okay. Funny childhood story. Or not funny, I guess. Okay, I have one. So, when I was younger, I didn't always live in the town I live in, or I guess lived in, I don't know. My hometown. That isn't necessarily my hometown. I lived in Victoria for the first, 10 years of my life. Well, there was one day, I was at school, and so my grandpa lived with us because he couldn't live on his own. He couldn't take care of himself as much as he thought he could. I come from a very long line of stubborn people. But, there was a really bad storm, and I was in 5th grade. We were having, a party day. It was an electronic day at my school, because we were cool like that. And we went into a bad storm. Shut up. And, we went under a tornado warning. So my parents, put my grandpa and them and all the animals in the closet.
Oh.
Well, he was really confused because I wasn't there, and it was dark outside, so he thought it was nighttime, and he didn't know where I was. So to get him to calm down, my parents had to tell him we were playing hide and seek, and then I was I was gonna go find them, but in reality I was at school enjoying electronic day, eating popcorn and watching movies, and then sitting in the hallway during a tornado warning. And then my parents signed me out, and I was so confused. I knew the storm and stuff. I lived around here's the school, here was my house. So I was very confused on why I was being signed out for a bad storm, because it wasn't like my parents had to drive in the rain. But
Fair.
I'm pretty sure, I think it was just to calm down my grandpa.
Your story.
For right now, I could not think of anything else. I don't remember it, like, a lot from when I was younger.
No, literally me neither. And that's because of, like, childhood trauma. You know that, right?
Damn.
Yeah, like, it's a mental block thing where, like, if you, like, go through a lot of things, your brain just, like, puts it in a box and, like, covers it with tape. That's, like, me, too. I have stuff from, like, soccer, but, like, anything... I have some, like, bad memories, but that my brain, like, can't hide from me. But I have, like, a funny one from soccer.
Okay.
No. Bro. Whenever I was playing it and I was younger, it was still in, like, elementary school, oh my god. I was the goalie, and...
Guys, she's aggressive when she plays
No,
sports.
literally, I can tell y'all a little mini tangent story. One time when I was going out to get the ball, I, like, slid on my knee, and I got the ball, but I, like, also rammed my knee into this other girl's knee. She went out, like, crying, and I just kind of, like, hobbled back to the goal with the ball, because it was... Oh my gosh, my knee was so bad. And my
This is
knees
why
are
I
messed
won't
up.
play competitive with her. Like, we kick the ball around for fun,
Mm-hmm.
but if she were to be like, let's play competitive, I'd be like, you can find someone else to play.
Yeah.
Because I have a bad shoulder, a bad hip, and a bad knee, and a bad ankle. Bro, I'm dead.
No, I have really bad knees and a bad back. That's because of band.
I have a bad back because of dance.
Yeah. But anyways, no, during soccer, I would always get called the Beast. That's literally what they called me. My mom even had, like, a, like, tank top for me to wear, and I was like, I owned that when I was in soccer. But now, if my mom will tell the story, I'm just like, what are you talking about?
I think she mentioned it once, and I was so confused. I was like,
no, they literally called
guys,
me
her
the
mom is
Beast.
awesome. Love her mom.
I do love my mom. But yeah.
Also, all of my injuries are from dance. I realized I just said it was my back, but no, they're all... I was pretty healthy before dance.
No, my knees are because of soccer and my back is because of band. Because carrying the drum, it's not that it was like
I always had
heavy.
a respect for the drum line because...
Yeah, it's not that it was like heavy or anything. It's just an extra weight. And I feel like puts so much like pressure on your back. But yeah, I guess that's a funny story. But I would just get called the Beast. And I think that's so iconic. Like, but they were all scared of me too. Like, the other teams, they'd be like...
Of course they were.
Because, yeah, I'd go and eat the dirt trying to get the damn ball.
You would have been the kid that, like, my soccer team would have gone against, and I've been like, I don't want to be you.
You gotta be competitive. Okay, what's our next?
I don't think we have any more written down.
Do we?
I don't think so.
Oh, you might be right.
I think we've... A lot of things, we kind of just went on tangents.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
What time is it? We do need to wrap up within the next 10 minutes, too.
Yes.
We have to go to the dining hall before it closes at 8:30. We have to use all of our meal swipes for the end of the semester, and we're cutting it close.
Is anyone gonna, like, watch these?
If we get him out there, yeah. We just have to know how to, like... It's really just a thing of luck.
Yeah.
That, and then, like... We'll post the clips on TikTok, and then it's just getting it out there.
I feel like, what would our next one be? When would it be?
I guess next week? Try to do it weekly?
Yeah. So then
We can try to do film on Monday, get it out by, like, Wednesday, Thursday-ish. We don't need a set schedule right now.
No. But, like, next week should we do childhood? Or, like, relationships, or... Because I feel like relationships is a very broad thing. You could use your own examples and then, like, also talk about, like, other things. Like, things that you've gone through in a relationship. Also, like, things that, like, you, like, want in a relationship.
And that's when you can do your relationship story. Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna go on a quick tangent about my house, because I don't think I could talk about it for a full episode, and I can get this in 8 minutes. Okay, so, in February, conveniently... Like, what, 2 weeks after we met each other? Yeah. Well, not, like, met each other, but we started, like, texting each other finally. I get a call while I'm at school. So, 2 days before our first competition, I get this phone call. And I'm just like, who's calling me? It's the day after Valentine's Day, guys. I just had this wonderful day with my girlfriend. It was an awesome day. Ladybug. And so, I'm at school. And, like, it's a pretty decent day. And then, like, I didn't want to be there, which, shocker. My parents were out of town. They didn't tell me until, like, they were already gone, so there's that. I'm at practice, and we had night practice that day, so we were going to get out at the bell, and then we had to be back by, like, 6, and then we had practice till 8. But because I was an officer, and we were working on our officer routine that we were performing that Saturday, because it was on this was a Thursday, I was gonna stay after to work on the dance, like, we really needed to, because they were not grasping it. And I get a phone call, and it was an unknown number, but it said it was from Dublin, Texas, and I was like, okay, that's weird. And you know when you get that, like, gut feeling? Because I didn't answer it right away, but so I went to voicemail, because I was literally in the middle of dancing, so I was like, it went off on my watch, and I was just like, that's weird, but we were using my phone for the music, too, so I was just like, okay. So I let it go to voicemail, finished the routine, and I was like, hey, guys, I'm gonna go answer this phone call real quick. I have a weird feeling about it. And we were working on our ensemble, which was, like, the 4 seniors and Ladybug, because apparently, you know, she just got to join. Love her. And I go to answer it, and he's like, do you have the tan dog? So I think Ruby got out again. And I was just like, oh, yeah, I can come pick her up once I'm done with practice. Any chance you can keep her till, like, 8? I know it's late, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, no, you need to come home now. Keep in mind, the bell has not rang. School's still not over. It's like 3:20, and school doesn't get out till 3:40. And I'm just like, oh, I'm at school. And he's like, oh, are you a college student? I was like, no, sir, I'm 17, because my birthday hadn't happened yet. And he was like, well, where are your parents? And I was like, they're out of town. They won't be home for another couple of hours. Can I ask what's going on? And he's like, you need to get home now. And I was like, I'm a little busy. And he's like, you live on Mesquite Street, right? Keep in mind, this man has not introduced himself, so I don't know who he is. And I'm just like, yes. A little unsure if I should be answering these questions, because, like I said, don't know who this is. And he's like, look, you need to get home now. And I was like, I can't. And he was like, I still have practice. I have, like, comp in 2 days. And he was like, ma'am, your house is on fire. Here's the ironicness of my solo song being Fire on Fire my senior year. My house burned down my senior year. Love that. Well, I was just like, so now I'm freaked out. And I was like, 426 West Mesquite. I'm saying it because there's no longer a house there. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, and so, like, I'm asking all these questions. I'm frantic. And I was like, okay, I have to call my mom. I hang up. Still don't know who this man is. I call my mom. Fun fact, my mom did not believe me when I first told her. She hangs up on me. She calls our neighbor. Our neighbor calls her back, confirms the house is on fire. So my mom's now texting me. And I was like, blah, 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 going on. I call this man back. And I'm like, this is going to be a stupid question. You called the fire department, right? And he's like, oh, I'm the fire chief. And then he's like, can you text me your mom's number so we can get, like, and so I text him that. I have to go to my coach, right? I'm in tears. I'm shaking. Ladybug is genuinely concerned. The whole team knows what's going on at this, like, to kind of know something's up, because I don't cry in front of people often, especially, like, my team, and all of a sudden I just broke into tears. And I was, like, genuinely in a good mood beforehand, so they were kind of just, like, concerned. Don't blame them. And I'm talking to my director, and, like, the team's right here. Here's my director. Here's me. They were right there. And I was like, hey, Kelsey, I need to go home. And, like, I'm in crying, and she's like, can I ask what's going on? And I was like, my house is on fire. Now everybody's concerned. They're texting their parents, apparently. Didn't really know that was going on until I was getting texts from people's parents being like, are you okay? One of their moms brought me 2 Dr. Pepper. Everyone kept bringing me Dr. Pepper. The amount of Dr. Peppers I had after my house burnt down was insane. All I wanted was water, too, because I was crying so much. No, all I had was Dr. Pepper. No one brought me water except my neighbor that I didn't even know. And, but, like, I get home, and, like, so now I have to go call my cousin and tell her what's going on, because I need an adult there that isn't me. I had to be the adult in this situation, but I needed like a comfort person, and it couldn't be Ladybug because she was still gonna have to go to practice. And like, so I was genuinely like freaked out, but Ladybug drove me to my house in my car and had her mom pick her up. And like getting there, it was like crazy to see because like no one wants to see their house on fire. And genuinely, like, I broke into more tears. Got my dog, who was in the back of a police car along with the other animals, except our cat, who sadly died, and my lizard, who also sadly died, because our house was on fire for 3 hours before anyone caught it. And a small fire had started in the attic while I was still home that morning getting ready for school. And like, I smelt burning wood, but I lived in a neighborhood where people like barbecued a lot, and like they would start in the morning, so it'd be like good by lunch. So I didn't think anything of it. I got in my car and went to school. Probably should have thought something of it, but it's fine. It was an electrical fire, and like the whole house was gone. We had to knock it down. My room kind of survived, which is why I was still able to compete 2 days later. Everyone thought I was insane for competing 2 days later, but you know, it's fine.
That is kind of crazy.
I didn't even go to school the next day. I didn't have clothes to go to school. I have a TikTok posted about it, and it's to like a Taylor Swift song, and it's like, I'm a real tough kid. Yeah. And it's because, and like the thing is, when I still competed 2 days after my house burning down, and the only reason I didn't go to school the next day was because I didn't have clothes, and I also kept an A average. And I remember it was so funny. But like genuinely, like my house burnt down. I still competed 2 days later. I still went to practice the next day. Like, I just wore the practice clothes I conveniently had left in my locker because they were for night practice.
Yeah.
I stole my girlfriend's clothes because we were the same size, and some of it was just me taking my clothes back, if I'm being honest. My uniforms and like costumes were saved, luckily, because they were in my room, and my coach just washed them all like 500 times. But yeah, house burned down my senior year. It's fine, guys. Anyways, our next episode will honestly probably be about relationships.
We can make a mini episode about Agatha All Along ending.
If you get an extra episode this week, just know it probably would be like Monday.
Yeah, that or it's just gonna be a TikTok.
Yeah, it probably will be on the TikTok. Go follow the TikTok. This is just a sign. It'll be in the bio. Hopefully this gets posted Wednesday, which will be the 30th of October.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the 20th today. We gotta go get dinner. It's 7:58. Reflect on your day. I'm good.
You're not. We really are.
Yeah, this is me reflecting. So please like and subscribe. Tune into our next episode next week. It's gonna be about relationships. You'll probably hear about her breakup with Pineapple. You'll hear about my relationship with Ladybug, how we got together.
Yeah. We could just also like think of random things of like advice.
Yeah. You'll get some advice,
Mm-hmm.
pros and cons. I'm a lesbian, so who knows what's gonna happen with that. Aiden's a big question mark right now.
Literally, I was a lesbian for so long, but now I'm just like...
the way you said that, I used to be a lesbian, like that's what it sounded like.
No, but like I was a lesbian for so long, but I don't know, I could be bi, but also I could just like the idea of it, and I could actually be a lesbian. Cause
Can you see why it's a big question mark?
Well, because I love so many lesbian things. But yeah.
Anyways, I need to walk Ruby before we go to dinner, so...
Okay.
She's still here. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Please like us. We're we're nice people, I swear. Like, you might hear us shit talk sometimes, but genuinely we are sweet people, and we do care about people's well-beings. Are you okay?
Yeah, I got it stuck with a magnet.
Oh, this is the Hectic Podcast.
That's what my hair is gonna be. Oh my god. Sorry.
Yeah, she's about to cut her hair.
Yeah.
You're gonna see us go through like changes within these next few weeks. We're getting tattoos this month.
Oh my god, we can show and they can. Oh my gosh, we can make a TikTok about that and be like
Yeah.
our first time.
Aiden's getting her hair cut.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that.
I'm gonna get contacts at some point. I'm going through like a midlife crisis. Well, hopefully not midlife.
I was like midlife. You're 18.
Quarter life?
Yeah.
Am
Well,
I there yet?
you're
quarter
going through a teenage crisis. You're still in your teen years, technically.
Mm,
All
it's
right.
teens.
This video's an hour long. First podcast episode, we made it to an hour. Look at us
We
go.
should. We can
The quality might change after this weekend if I can get my video camera to work. Cross our fingers. Eventually, we might have mics. I don't know.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to develop this in our small little apartment on our sad little college jobs that I can't reveal where I work. It's on my contract, so
Oh.
like I can talk about it, but I can't say where I work.
Oh, I work at a high school.
Yeah. I work retail. It's great. I'm a cashier.
I tech. Yeah.
For band. She texts for band.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, we're gonna let y'all go. It's like I'm ending a phone call.
Okay, bye now.
Okay, peace. Psychic podcast. Woo!